It zoomed in on me and it wasn't before. Hi, my name is Robin. I am a former RN. I am currently certified in lactation internationally, and I don't know if I'm going to continue that certification. But at this point, because I am certified in that, I cannot release this information without getting approval from the International Board of Lactation Consultants. So until that happens, I'm just going to give you a little bit of a preview of what information I have that I can offer to the world for the very, very, very cheap price of all you have to do is subscribe. And then literally the advertising will take care of it for itself. I will need probably some kind of sponsorship from, you know what, anybody who's willing to fucking pay me to advertise for them, because this shit is so easy and so stupid that we still suffer from mental illnesses when we found a cure for it. But doctors are not allowed to prescribe it because they don't get paid for it. So really they're allowed to, they just don't, because they're pieces of shit, because they want money. And I'm sorry, but they're not really pieces of shit. They actually sat there missing hours and hours and hours with their families for you. They work through their lunches for you. They stress out about you and think about you. And I know this because I was a clinician, and I still think about Paisley every fucking day. And until I stop thinking about Paisley, I know for a fact that they think about you all the time. So this is my unfortunate dry erase board right now. This is what I've got to work with. So my cure, what I was cured of, was obsessive compulsive disorder, which is most people think they understand obsessive compulsive disorder, and they don't. What it is it's a mental health. I'm going to grab something real quick. Where did that chain go? Oh. By the way, folks, that is Dave. He is asleep in the chair right there because he is tired hearing me talk. So, this is your brain. Did you see it, Dave? Stop closing your eyes. Look at me. Look. This is your brain. Okay? Where's that carabiner? Damn it, Dave. You are the worst fanboy ever.
Oh,
This one is staying, and I'm going to make sure that everybody knows that Dave dropped the ball, and he's falling asleep.
Oh.
Dave is making me a grandmother at 32 years old, and I'm so excited. Thank you for having the forethought to have a baby 20 years ago so that she could have a baby this summer. Where? Oh, you're so stupid. He says it's his penis, and he just grabbed his dick and whispered it. So he sits over there giggling when I turn the camera on. Yes, I'm calling you out for everything.
It's on your speaker, isn't it?
No! I know, it was. I put it in the Creepy Tribe Shack. Anyway. We're going to pretend. Here, I'm going to play. Okay, so this is your brain. All right? And it looks like that. Because if you were to pull it apart like this, everything structurally is all interconnected. And so then everybody has a carabiner that connects it all. Okay? Let's pretend. So it's all one big piece. But because you have a carabiner called blank, because I'm not going to, put your shit out there, but mine is called obsessive compulsive disorder. Okay? So I had those tendencies. I was born with them structurally. So when I had a stalker at 18 years old, because I put my information on MySpace, Back then, they didn't have all the warnings that they have now. And I was one of the people that's the reason that the fucking federal government did commercials for that shit. And I know this because I was dating a federal agent at the time. So it was like this, okay? Well, when he started calling me in the middle of the night, waking me up, telling me that he knew exactly what I was wearing, and then started telling me what I was wearing and stuff like that was what opened up the carabiner, okay? So I'd always had all these tendencies, which with OCD, you can look at the little O that I'm making with my hand. It is things have to be a certain way, or else it makes me feel like kind of like I have an itch that I can't scratch. So for instance, for me, the room can look like this, but inside all those drawers needed to be perfect. In the closet, my clothes were organized by tank tops by Roy G. Biv. Then casual shirts, Roy G. Biv. Dress shirts, Roy G. Biv. Skirts, long skirts, and then dresses. Anyway, it had to be like this. But it was Roy G. Biv for each of the categories. Okay? I did all this and was still able to function every day and get things done. When the stalker thing happened, the things that were put into place to make me feel safe were what actually made my OCD go and stay open. So the carabiner, that little spring broke and it stays open. And actually I have one. When I explained it to my dad with it, he was like, I get it now. And I was like, yeah. So up until now, scientists and clinicians and all of us, everyone in the medical community, we all agreed that once that spring breaks, you cannot fix it because we couldn't, and you can't. You cannot fix the spring. You can get a new one and put it, but the spring can still break. But so I'm never going to be able to get rid of my obsessive compulsive tendencies, but I can be rebroken when the spring goes away. So then I have to go through an intense therapy process to get over all of those OCD things. And that's why I'm calling Dave out, because Dave is the missing piece to put the spring back in, and he does not accept that for whatever stupid reason. He keeps trying to break up with me, even though he likes me. He's over there giggling to himself right now. So, and that's what's really beautiful about it, is that I know the cure to addiction. And I sat there and proved it in my IOP one day because I wasn't addicted. And as I sat there and explained it and proved it, my therapist looked at me and started tearing up. She's like, I think you just proved your point, and I don't think I have anything else to say. Guys, class is over for the day. And everybody's like, what'd you do to Trisha? Because we all love Trisha. And they actually stopped doing the women's group after that, and the whole fucking world exploded because I fucking cured addiction. And I proved my point about the 12-step program and all of that shit in just a couple sentences. And it was after I had been manic and fucking crazy as shit, right after trying to kill myself. And it was very beautiful. And it started with, I'm addicted to pain. That was my sentence. Because that was how I decided to introduce myself. My name is Robin, and I am addicted. Because she was like, what are you addicted to? Because most of them say I'm an alcoholic. And I said I'm addicted. Because I couldn't say meth because I wasn't. So I was like sitting there, and I remember when I had the aha moment, and I said, I'm addicted to pain. And Trisha looked at me, she was like, huh. She says, well, we all are. And so she and I had like the best fucking back and forth. And I remember like, it was one of those magical moments, which by the way, I'm not like in love with her. And it was just so funny because every time I asked her to be my friend, she's like, stop it, because I fucking want to be your friend too. And I'm like, damn it. Because if I hadn't done the IOP, like she and I would never have met. So it wouldn't have been anyway. But like, I just wanted to be her friend so bad. And she wanted to be mine because she knew I was temporarily crazy. And she knew as soon as I was healed, we were done. Trisha, come back to me. I love you so much. Anyway, if you join my program, you will figure out what the cure is to addiction. So, by the way, this helps people who are addicted to alcohol, pain, painkillers, methamphetamine, cutting. I love that we call adrenaline junkies because that's traditionally what a man is called. You're an addict. You're addicted to something. You're addicted to adrenaline. Yes, I have the cure for that as well. I love how we sit here and call an alcoholic and like we like slut shame everybody else, but an adrenaline junkie, which is an addiction. But anyway, we all are everyone is pre-wired. So this chain, what is this chain made out of? Like stainless steel, probably. Steel.
Yeah.
It's heavy as fuck. I don't even know how Loki like functioned with it. He was such a little guy. Anyway, that like how you said the thing about the Marlboro. We are all made out of the same steel. When you said that cast iron thing, remember I was like, something's really resonating with me. We are all cast to the same fucking shit. And that is addiction. And I'll explain all that in my series because it's actually really beautiful. But you need to subscribe first to this channel so that I can get enough interest to be monetized. And then I can offer all of the videos. I'm going to go ahead and pre-record them so that they're ready to go. So that as soon as you're ready to be cured, you can be. But for me, what they did what the study was on. I modified it on accident. So I'm not saying I came up with this myself because at 19 or at 18 and, fucking afraid of a stalker and checking my door 38 times before I would leave. I had to plan my day in 15-minute increments. I pissed myself one day because I missed a bathroom or like I was waiting for the bathroom break, but I had to pee. But I couldn't even go to the bathroom until that 15-minute increment came up. And I sat there crying and peeing on myself at 18 years old in my dorm room in one of the most prestigious colleges in the country. And if not actually in the world, because I was able to go to Oxford for my study abroad program. So that's pretty fucking incredible. And I was pissing all over myself because I couldn't make it for the next 7 minutes. I remember it was 7 minutes away. 8. It was like 7.5. 7 minutes, 35 seconds. I still remember that actually. So the fact that I was not only cured of obsessive compulsive disorder, but was also able to get through alcoholism at 18 and really, really get healthier than I'd ever been before. And that I have fallen so deep back into a hole that felt nearly impossible to climb out of because I was put up against so many odds. But I was still able to make it through. If I was not being put through this very expensive therapy, then the only explanation is God put me through it. But it took a lot longer than it would have if I had just done that expensive thing. Anyway, so I'm basically offering this to you guys for free. I keep like forgetting that I'm not talking to Dave anymore and he's on his phone now, so I'm like irritated. But anyway, you can be cured of it, and I am proof. So no, I don't have my nursing license anymore. That's why I'm able to offer this information. I don't know what the rules are with the International Board of Lactation Consultants, so I got to check with them. But because that's very specific, and I'm not going to talk about your boobs at all, because Dave doesn't have boobs. So that's how I'll curtail that. That's disgusting. You're so awkward, and they can't even see you. Why are you so weird right now? He is really conceited. He thinks like the world revolves around him right now. He's like, man, they know I'm here in the background. Anyway, please subscribe to my channel. Yes, I am still going to clean things. I don't know why you guys watched that, but yes, I'm still going to clean things, and you guys can watch me clean things. That is what this channel is. That's all I do is I'll be like, watch me clean this fan. And then I'll have 5 people watching, and I'm like, that's what fucks with me. I always like put music on because I'm sitting there and I'm like, I'm not talking. I am cleaning a fucking fan off right now, and I have 5 people watching me do that. You guys are bored. You need to go outside and play. Like, for real. It's summertime. Oh, he dropped something. Oh, God, Dave, you dropped